Welcome to Factorio Modded. This is SpaceX. I unlocked logistics science last time. I have 21 hours this time. Previously it was 23, so I'm slightly better. The seed was slightly different. I had to, a bit of planning. I had to change a lot though. I want to summarize it. I got a different planet. Last time I had Bombato, and I had a lot of biters, so my cryonite world was hostile. This time I've got a whole moon basically to myself. I've got some other resources at low levels, but I mean, decent amount of copper, I could probably mine that. Nothing else really of note. The iron is pretty subpar. Stone is, that's alright. I mean, I could go and get that. I mean, I could probably just strip mine this whole planet, to be honest. I don't know what else I'd build here, but there's only a 10mm patch and a 2mm patch of cryonite, so it's quite minimal. But there is coal miners, so sometimes there's no power, and there is a water lake though, so I could. But oil, I could process oil type stuff. But as far as power goes, I'd have to go nuclear, I'd imagine, and ship over nuclear goods. That's not so great, but yeah, we'll see. So now I gotta decide, like, do I carry on the whole game and go with end, or do I do another reboot? I know I can improve this time, and the whole goal was to get a good enough time to convert this into a scenario. Like, it's probably okay for a scenario. I've got a cryonite world, or nauvis orbit. Nauvis orbit looks great. It doesn't have the prod mods I had last time, but as far as the layout and stuff goes, it's quite good. I don't think there's too much to remove, so to speak. I think it's quite sensible. The only thing that's a problematic is this underground pipe here. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. It's kind of stuck in this layout though, because of the way it is. Though I could have it so that this, I mean, currently it's got two loops, right, going into this thing, but this could literally just go straight into this. And I changed this pump here to be a pump here instead, coming out of this thing. There's room. I need one more tile to the right, I imagine. Could pump to the north, and then pump west. So I basically won't pump out unless this is low. It means this stuff will always get prioritized. Then I won't need this underground. I think that's a good idea. I'm really liking it. I'm sold. Let's see if I can figure it in. So basically, it is the water ice patch though, but that's there done, right? Let's turn it around for now. It does mean I can get rid of, well, these pipes here can go. Maybe just go out like that instead. So, oh, that's no good. No. It's just that's gonna go all the time. So this pump here is, I gotta replace it with this pump. Oh, it reaches, nice. And then I can just get rid of this pump here. Well, not get rid of it, just get rid of the requirement. But keeps it empty. Yep, that's a good switch over. Probably could have done it nicer. What's the other side doing? I don't even need that either. This old belt needs to go. That needs to go. Can't remember what this belt line here was for. What building was I making that needed that? But it doesn't matter, I can leave it plugged in there. I got heaps of that chemical drill. $6K. Yeah, it's pretty efficient. So I've run out of rough data storage cards, like just in time basically. I got a rocket ready to come up. I might blueprint this now. I think it's good enough for a blueprint. Spaceship's slightly in the way, as it always is. But we can just blueprint this. I think that was there's a better solution for that. Now we're supposed to have this thing as the delivery cannon, which I did wrong. I did a recannon to this thing here and output to chests. But at least I used the blacklist on that, so these chests got nice and full with random stuff. But I could have just done that. But the bot's moving there is not the end of the world, but it would have been nicer if that was not wasting this buffer chest here. I could set that up now. I don't know whether that's... Well, I could output the other 3 items here. Just swap over what item is, because it is... That would be the place they come from then, wouldn't it? So... This would be iron. I mean, later on it'll be ingots. Now it looks 25, really? That doesn't sound right. 200 sounds like a better number. And the last one's sulfur. Yeah, so I swap those cannons over from here to here. If I'm going to keep the same prints. As far as nauvis goes, I think it's pretty good. I'm thinking like, if I'm going to redo it, I would grab up here as new base. I think that's defensible because I'm not going to cross over here too easily, and up here I can defend. I'm not going to expand too much here. I think the desert's the problem, so I can't really expand to the desert because it's already... Well, maybe I should be expanding the desert because it's so open. It's kind of like, you know, busted at the same time. I mean, science-wise, I actually don't know what I want after this. I mean, I've got these other things all available. What ones are actually needed, you know? I mean, you could go all the way down to getting astroscience, for instance. I think you're supposed to get productivity science, though. I wouldn't imagine you wouldn't go for productivity science. So, I think it's the vulcanite tree, this one. We're really supposed to go for this next, I think. It's like an extended goal. I don't think I get that going, but the vulcanite world is not too hard. This flux with the vulcanite ain't too bad. The cryonite world's really good though. Yeah, I might keep an eye on this blueprint. So what can I do to improve it? Still might lose stuff down here, aren't we? But now all these defenses I built, I really like them. I think that defense there is still viable even with this change. In the corner though would get destroyed because the coastline's changed. But this patch is definitely viable for defenses. Looks like this stone patch here is good for I mean, you could do a massive concrete factory between the two and ship concrete back home. I do need a lot of concrete there. The base isn't really going to make. There's no stone up here to do a concrete. I might go and have a look around here. I never thought it was maybe more core mining. Go for a third core miner with the second power plant. Maybe that'll make it more viable, you know, like more resources, but it's very minimal core mining at this stage. No productivity gains, so you don't really get much. So there's a bit of oil up here, but uranium. Nothing really exciting, no. Okay. 4 science packs spare. We've got no machine learning datas. We've got 9 cards left. Yeah. So now this is ready to send it. I believe it is in here. We've got 2,000. Wow, we've actually got full load of rough data substrates, so that's impressive. I didn't think that'd be so quick. This thing has exceeded expectations on producing it. We've even got all that scrap to process too. So we've got bot problems though. I don't know why we've got dead areas. Now I do like this belt idea from the core mining. Looks like we filled up my steel. What the hell? How's that possible? We're just not eating enough for the low density's maxed out. How's that feasible? We should always be making this. So maybe we should add a buffer for low density. One of these chests, you know, like end of the line, but the main problem is that this thing's got no low density, right? But this is not going, so what's happened here? This is not right. It's supposed to, that's the cannons. Oh, it's because orbit's already got 24. Okay. So it's because there's nothing needed in orbit. And this has stopped going for the satellite. So I think the satellite thing was a good idea. This limit, once it gets to any in here, it starts sending satellites up. Because that's just a total waste of time, wasting all those resources all the time. And they were a big part of my base, so with this here, this is maxed down LDSs, so is that one. So this number here, maybe I can just keep this going up. Just keep buffing that up. I might tidy up my belt thing. Yeah, what we do, I'm just gonna start tidying up my blueprint. And then do a new blueprint for this version of the same save. I think it's a good idea. This was old things that I need to tidy up. I don't need them anymore. Keep the trees. Trees are good. I think the main change is like things like, you know, big electric poles, you know, they don't really have enough of them. This extra power plant, you know, that was a huge change. This is awesome. The processed fuel from solid fuel, big change too. Now I might fix this one up here for now actually, it's a good idea. So currently these go up. I need them to go down. I could add them into this coal belt, but then I'd have to make sure I guarantee it gets spliced off the coal belt. It might lock it up. That's the... I understand that there. What was this thing doing? Well, I've got a burner here, I'm burning. I never understood that. There was a separate power plant for it. Make sure they run. It makes sense, but they're actually connected to the normal grid, so... I think these wires here are not supposed to connect up to the rest of the rest of the wire network. Oh, do they connect up? Yeah, they connect up here. So this one here should not connect to there. We're gonna make sure the wires don't cause problems. No, that's not a good sound. That's in here, so if I unplug that, it goes around still. That's still fine. I think this should be unplugged. Let's get a wire and unplug it. Where's the wire anyway? This thing? Here it is. That's what, I think it's unplugged now. Oh, it still goes north. Could have it plug in just to these actually. No, I don't need that thing, but I don't need these things. There's nothing powering there anyway, so I can get rid of them. Okay, now we can work on, now that it's isolated, I've already got this going here. I need to get these out going south. So these two are fine. They can go south. I've got to wire this whole thing up again though. So it prioritizes these on the process fuel. Now here's the process fuel here. The other thing is I'm going to make sure the coal is getting process fueled as well, but I do need... There's not enough coal anymore coming through though. This is all stopped. Whole patch is mined out. I don't know if that's going to mine at all, but... Might help a little bit. What's left that patch? Still 27k on the western side here. Okay, that's alright, we'll get that. Not much, but... So we got 2.4k uranium. What is this logic here? So this was enabled if it's greater than or equal to 39. Alright, that makes sense. I can still do the same thing, but so this doesn't power from this, right? Well, it's kind of jammed up anyway, but what I need is solid fuel going. So we're gonna go down south instead. And these two is the problem. I'm gonna red arm it. Red arm. Actually, underground maybe. Red arm it there. Otherwise, you can do it there and no, I can work there actually. I can red arm there. I don't have to do where I thought. That's fine. Go there. And this belt goes across here. Cool, that works. So it's even Stevens too. Oh, I've got this power pole on the way still. Good, unplug it. Well, you can't unplug from a normal and a ghost. You have to wait. Come on, robots. I'm gonna fix you up. I guess it's kind of wasteful. I could be using a red arm here as well. It's a very good idea. I'm gonna get rid of these. Alright, now we delete all this stuff I did for splicing. We can leave it open, but in case I do something, but we don't need it. Okay, so these are now powered just from the process fuel. The sort of fuel gotta get into Input priority. What's output priority? Input priority right as well. Let's sort of fuel into here. I think we're good. I think that'll work, and then these will get prioritized over the non good fuel. Not sure about this setup though. What was that for? This is for oh, that's weird. Why was I doing that? I don't think I need that anymore. That's for this logic on this other fuel type. I think I can get delete all those red wires. Not doing that anymore. I mean, we can still read that coal belt. We can use it for here instead, I think. I'm not sure about this. I think it's enough of the biters eating me. I am up in orbit. Oh, pressured up inside something. It's a capsule when you need it. I'll go up inside the spaceship. Hey, sorry, you're going to drift in space now. It's a bit rude. Even the jetpack's kind of fiddly. Alright, that's fine. And there is yeah, there is the request this extra buffer chest in the spaceship I can use. Orbit, I wasn't thinking about. So when I fix this up, I can delete this thing. Though, is there a well, actually no, it doesn't work. They still can't input to that without a request chest. I'll get a request chest for this, I mean that barrel thing was a bit funky, but we could have a red chest here. And then we share a red chest. Get rid of that. I need barrels. I mean, once we get the buffer chests, it'll be different. I'm gonna delete that. I mean, moving to there is not so bad, I guess. So it doesn't help that much, but it can direct insert if it overflows, I guess. Oh, maybe it's why I did 25. Yeah, I was being stupid. I thought that was a insufficient amount, but actually, that's fine. How's science looking? I think it's a pretty good state. We got 86, even though we've run out of cards, it's because it keeps, you know, recycling them. Amazing how far they go. I think I've seen like 800 up, or 750. We got 1.1k of science. We shouldn't lose those two panels though. Alright, let's fix nauvis a little bit. We've got some more design work to do. Try and get nice blueprints, you know? Now, this thing here with the coal, what the hell's going on here? Why we got... How'd that shit get in my belt? That's a bit of a mystery. Weird. These are good now because they only give processed fuel up. But over. Yeah, so prioritize the coal from the core processing. So I really should prioritize this first. Oh no. I forgot about that. It was only supposed to go... I thought I prioritized it, but I bugged it up. I'm now contaminating my belts with solid fuel. Ah, that's awkward. Doesn't really matter, they're only using half a belt anyway, but... it might break things at the end of the line. I was supposed to splice it in, up here. Where it's harmless. Not here. So... mistakes were made. And this should go up instead. Yeah, it's better. Now I can only contaminate properly. I mean, I could limit the coal. I couldn't figure out early on, like, how do I limit that coal when it's needed for the normal resource? And maybe it's like if this thing is too much, or I think reading after is no good. And that's where I went wrong. I think I gotta read these belts here before the splice. These should be reading in. That's better. So the numbers are here again, 24 is max, so let's leave it at 16. It's fine, I think. Most times it's going to be off. Same logic for this one. The idea of being I send the coal onto these belts instead. Even for this core, because this is what I prioritize, is this stuff. So I'd rather flood this belt with coal in processed fuel. Didn't need that thing there, that was a bit Or do I? Now I got probably left here, so I'm not sure about that. But it's fine with this one here anyway, but I don't think we need to output priority. I'm not sure the input priority here is needed either. We're not... Well, I guess we're prioritizing this coal rather than this coal. So input priority right all the way up. This one probably should go up here instead. It'll eventually convert it all to solid fuel, I imagine. Occasionally a little bit. Now this bit up here, this emergency power plant, I think I need like a little way of, you know, hooking it on. So I'll just turn that to the right, turn it off. Is there any reason to turn it off? I mean, they are at least efficient power plants. They are 85% efficiency, and they're very polluted. 34 pollution for that power. Whereas this is 30 pollution. There's only 4 more pollution actually. Actually no, it's not, because I guess it consumes more fuel though. This little thing's dying. So rude. Yeah, so on post design, what to do? What to do with a drunken sailor? I think the splicing here is much better. We should power that pretty good. How am I gonna make sure this coal? I think coal, it does have to prioritize into the power plant initially. You don't need that one. Which means you don't need that. Input priority right. I maybe need that one to split into there though. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright. Notice these coals are on both sides of the belts as well. We'll run out basically. We're just gonna fix this power plant setup is not too bad. I think it's quite tolerable, but this stone patch is not the best. We could do a bit more mining. I mean, there's not that much more, but you know, it might help me out. Got this stuff online. I mean, power's not really a concern right now, so the main concern is actually fixing up past mistakes. I think this is a good setup. It doesn't look the best, but gotta figure out a way of doing this where I power this up if the power's low, but not use a power switch. But I think I have to use this power switch. But I can't use an accumulator early on. I mean, I need to basically do it if these power plants aren't going. How I do that though, you know? Looks like it's slowly eating the old fuel. Now why has this got... Oh, I've got this northern line as well. Shit. Shit. Totally forgot about that. I'm feeding this from the north as well. With this gas overflow. Which means that this stuff, 12 per second, needs to be turned into process fuel as well. I don't know what the process fuel rate is. It says, I mean, times it by 15? 16. I think 16 of those machines to give it 12 a second. 16 of these. Wow, that's a lot. Where do I put them though? You know, do I put them right up here? Probably. Probably should be belting the good stuff down, not the shit stuff. Or we wait all the way down to the bottom where I convert it. Is in this gap. It's kind of like a dead zone here, which I could do it in. I should move this stone line. I do that though. Means that this will have to split a bit. So I think we're gonna change the stone to go parallel to this instead. Rather than split here, we're gonna split up here and move one lot along here. And this one can just carry on. Hey Des, good man, how you going? You a good day? How's the, have you been doing any more of this logistics challenge. Alright, let's get this deadline. Not needed. There we go, that's all gone. Alright, now we can process 8 of these. I can beat you by 1 second. I bet you beat me. It's not 1 second. It'll be faster than that. I did get 21 hours though. 21 hours 14. That's my new time. So I beat my time by about 2 hours. My second attempt. But the map's slightly different to the original, but I think it's better actually. Which is good. Maybe I want that copper there. How much is this patch? That looks a bit shit, isn't it? How's it looking? 90k. Yeah, we can just put it like here, I think. Means this belt should be here. And another row of 8. Slightly off, isn't it? Yeah, it's alright. Then we can output to the top and below. Need those burners. I wish I'd use burners in all these. So the whole point of the burners is in case you brown out and you keep getting power, but it does seem kind of wasteful, you know? Those spiders really like me. They're in the same spot. They're really trashing my steel walls, aren't they? There we go, so the old belt and got the new. Need to that should just do its thing. That's better. I guess that sort of fuel belt could be making a whole bunch of speed modules too. I mean, we've got this here green chip factory. It's kind of overflowing, so we could actually be making heaps of green chips for speed modules. What was this? It's not got its recipe. Was that my first electric circuit? I can't remember what it was. But to be fair, I am glad you got me back into Factorio, as I really enjoy playing the game. Well, that's good. It's a fun game, eh? Good for the brain. Quite motivating, I find, playing Factorio. Brain goes into another place. Always the same baddies down here. Oh, they're actually quite far into my base. I don't have enough lasers anymore. Yeah, maybe not. Might be lacking lasers. More the merrier. All the merrier. Now this steel belt, I thought it was not enough, but that's all overflowing. That's kind of curious. That iron patch is getting eaten up pretty quick. Now this whole entire belt line thing here, where I go up to here, I'm starting to think, even if it was a she train going from here to here, it probably would be better. Because the amount of belts is so much, but building railway lines, I haven't done the math on railway lines versus belts. I guess it needs steel though, isn't it? But a railway line, yeah, it's a lot more tiles. Like, one rail is like 2 belts, right? I guess it's a steel. Steel is kind of like, what was it, 5? Yeah, it's 5 plates, so definitely worse with the railway lines versus belts. But I do have 2 belts though, so that's technically 5 plates versus 5. Yeah, so 4 plates versus 5. There's only 1 plate difference. But it's also got the other items as well, so I guess I'll leave it as is. I'll see about getting a train to move this stuff up to here. Oh. Now the old, this old blueprint doesn't work anymore, so I might as well rip it up. Now there's a power line here, I might keep that, but we don't need the belts. It's all redundant. The core miner magically moved. Same for this one here, which I've kind of spliced back in, so I'm using it. But now this defense line here was a total waste of time. I'll leave it here, but it really should be over here. So yeah, maybe I'll move it. There's no. Oh, there is belts on it. Okay. I think it's too big as well. Too thick. I think it should be over here. So let's copy this. And like that or something. More turrets, or do I just get rid of the existing ones? Not sure. Definitely too dense though. Way too many resources into this. That'll do for now. Alright, what else we gotta fix up? What's going on here? There's no resources. It's all. Oh, it's all processed. Ah, because I'm an idiot. That was only a temporary job, but now it's fixing itself. Now, why have I got no burner inserters though? Because I don't put burner inserters in the chests. Oh my god, really? Wow. Shit. Didn't realize. Okay. Let's do that then. Here we go. Now the problem with the blueprint is that takes down all these chests that I don't have. Though it doesn't really matter too much, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have so many of these. I should merge this belt further along. There's a lot of electric motors that are sitting on belts idle. What's going up here? What's this for? It doesn't even do anything. Is it fired? No. It's got no location. Do I not send that up? What's this one? That's Tarn. I never set this one up. Oh. What's on now? I don't even know I need stone bricks up there or not. It says they're not part of the shopping list, so. Could buff these chests. Now they consume, I guess, 5 steel. That's quite a bit for one item. So I should start making these at least. This has all gone to process fuel, which is great. I've set this up wrong. It doesn't prioritize. Oh, I see what happens. Can't go to the right here, so shit, how do I fix that? That's a bit of a mess. I have to tunnel it. Yeah, we'll tunnel it. Can't go there though because it'll side load. I don't actually technically need that power line connection there, but that there gets us going from over here at least. Maybe I might do another splitter and link it back. Maybe that'll work. Put this splitter here further down. Well, do we need that splitter at all? I guess we do. But it should be on the left side so it can actually be useful. Be up there. Then how's this gonna get to it though? And that might work out for me. Yeah, that works better. We're just using little loopies. Now, how are these guys so close? Do they need 2 power poles, really? Or not? First turn this off. I'm not sure what to do about that. I think initially the blueprint's okay to have it on. But we kind of want to turn it off, I think. I'll put priority now. This feeds up there and it feeds over there, so that is feeding both sides now. There's really danger having this going. I mean, it is. I guess it's technically more pollution. But is it? I think it's less efficient power. That's the only reason you don't want it. So this is like the same power for the power output for the pollution, but it consumes 15% more power. %17.5% more fuel cost to power these. So good if these go. I can do a belt here if based on. I guess early on I won't build this, right? So I'll just read these. And this enabled. This item count is low, right? Why is it not reading? Oh, it's pulsing. 23. Okay, this is less than No, more than? And they, no. Actually, how do I do the logic for that? If I do less than, it's no good, and more than is no good either. I need to do a XOR statement, I think. I can do two readings. If it's equal to 0, or it's... No. Think about it. So if I don't build this, it's going to be reading nothing and just go straight through, so it won't matter. So, if this is 0, I do want this going. So this is equal to 0. Yep. And the other one we want is if I need to read the power really, but equal to 0 or do I just burn it anyway? Is there any reason why I wouldn't just burn it? It's less efficient, right? So I wouldn't really want to burn it. Only equal to 0. Whatever number would I want to use? Let's have a 16. Belt's like not full. Nah, it's just 1. We'll just do the 1. We'll leave this both on 0. We don't need 2 of them, but it means that these won't burn all the time. And these are going good now, they're going... And even this is burning only the good process fuel. Looks like the coal is not getting used. Getting Why is it not getting enough coal on this? Is this jamming up now? The coal's going south, I see. So these ones read. Right, yep. Maybe... And then input right. Well, they're prioritized, but they then I stop it up here. I think it's great. Well, there's a neighborhood, right? So this is the but I've prioritized this stuff. I guess that won't work, will it? Hey, sure, really sure, lol. Hey, Warlord Norm. I think I need to let some coal through. That's what I'm sure about right now. Don't think I need this here anymore, but I might just use this belt logic a bit better. So these are on green, but because I prioritize these belts, they won't work. So what I'll do is take the priorities off and just let the coal splice in. Actually, I probably should prioritize the coal actually. If these are full, what's their reading? 23. I think I changed this to 22. And then prioritize input priorities based on the coal. So what have you been up to, Warlord? We've been playing SpaceX. Got some other games. Little Black Friday sales. I'm not sure about this uranium though, but I was going to robot this out, I think. Now I do have this, what is it? Output already right, so we do want to make sure we get it. This is only extra. Oh, it's only extra on the one side too. Plus we contaminate my belt, so things are broken. This is looking good though. We've got like a nice little power set up for these. These power plants are happy. I'm happy about that. 4 miners, are they blocking out? What's happening? No, they're fine. 1k copper though is a little blocked up. So my little splice job over here didn't work out so well. I'm not using enough copper for it. I thought I prioritized this. So it comes in there, it comes in here, it comes in here, it goes through. Macy build. It goes slow when you blindly follow your OCDs. Alright. Damn those OCDs. You won't miss anything though, will you? It'll look great afterwards. I'm gonna get rid of this thing here now. This was a temporary thing. I don't need it anymore. That can go. We fixed the problem. Our plant's been renewed for another day. Honk! Hey, hi! Hey, Tech Fusion. What's happening? I think these robots, these turrets are either, but they do attack. I see them attack my power plant. Been a fair bit, yeah. Feels like years, mate. Not too much. Started a dungeon in Destiny 2. Oh, cool. Destiny 2 good. It's free though, right? I think I installed like some Destiny 2 thing recently, but I never played it. Didn't get the solo triumph for doing so. Where? Oh. That sounds a bit sad. Isn't that the whole point of those games? Like get your rewards? Get your treasures. Okay, oil's looking a bit rough down here. Why have we got a train with... What's this train doing here? That's not good. Delete that train. Now these things here I should change as well. The triumph achievements requires it to be done in one session, no checkpoints. Oh. Sounds a bit tricky. Hey, where's my little thing? We want oil pumps. Wish I can like import items. I have to do this every time. I think most of them got two efficiency modules, so. My poor train's been waiting to give me oil, but it can't, so. Actually, there is no oil train. Why am I deleting the oil train? It doesn't even need it. This pump's down here, doesn't it? So, huh. Silly me. I was deleting because I thought it wasn't working, but there actually is no train. It's literally a ghost train. Doesn't do anything. It did in the previous version, but not anymore. We're just gonna fix up then. Well, that was quite tight there. Don't know about this pole. Need that. Let's put this extra layer of poles here. I'll let it stand. There's a lot of oil up there. I can't believe I power lined that wiggle. We kind of overshot it too. It worked out better though, I think, doing the oil pipes. Same with doing steel. Use a lot less steel, I think. How's this looking? Everything's kind of jammed up. We've got so much production. Now I was trying to test out rocket fuel from copper here too. It's kind of a weird recipe. It's real slow. 500 seconds to get one rocket fuel. I guess like if you're like totally stranded, it could be a thing. But say on a planet with no hydrocarbons, you've got copper though. You build like 500 of these factories with a lot of water. But what's the odds you got no hydrocarbons and you got water? Like a cryonite world is like. Or would that be a thing? Is it even possible? Okay, looks like we're getting some. We're barely using this. Power plant is too good. It is flowing though. I guess I overcompensated from the power plants. We fixed them up though, we've got some better belt flow. I think there's no reason to have this accommodated now, we'll get rid of this. That was old logic. And that can go too. What else can we fix? I really do think another core processor, but I think we'll end up making more landfill. We won't be better off. And the iron here is actually chocker, because this thing's not eating it anymore. I've got all these random belts I gotta fix up too. This is from different prints. Got spliced together. Didn't work out very well. I want to make it nice, you know? I'm not cutting and pasting shit on top of it anymore, so we just delete it. We don't have to keep worrying about it now. What was that one? That's a steel line. Yeah, that'll do. What else we got to fix up? This little copper here with the cliffs. Don't need that. Not sure we can actually get out there, but this copper line here never really got used. Maybe I should prioritize it with a belt fitter thing. I had to put in like random power poles to stop it pasting, but they weren't actually needed. Could delete that one. And why is that when... Oh, it's the copper overflow, that's right. Was it? Was there copper up there? Oh, there's a little bit of copper. Long ago gone though. Might as well fill these up with efficiency modules even though we're not using them. Now, all these buildings here, efficiency 2, efficiency 1s as well. No reason not to. It's so with Factorio, like normally with Factorio I don't do efficiency modules, right? I just do productivity modules, but because I know that you get more productivity from better science than you do from not getting science, it's way better just to get, like, you know, the most efficient way up is actually efficiency modules. It's weird. No, I don't want to do this like those prod mods. They can stay prod modded. A few random items floating around this base though, but no, we don't have chem plants. We need a chem couple modules. All this. Oh, what are they? Oh, they've got too many? What are they doing? Why is there a purple chest in the middle of this? What the hell is that? Why is there a purple chest on the icon? That's weird. What is that? What that's about? Now it's going to change the train station situation and make it slightly more efficient with without solid fuel. Though solid fuel is kind of good for the trains. It does have more fuel value, but the vehicle acceleration is worse. So I'm going to retrofit all my train stations to be the better train. Be the better train. Be the train you always thought you could be. You can do better than that. Be the train of dreams. Alright. A few efficiency modules. Now we've got heaps of spare, but it's nice to get them in place. Oh, raiders! Raid! Oh, look at this Grishord. Welcome. Dang. Give you a shout out, Grishord. Anyone doesn't know about Grishord, he's doing SpaceX K2, and it's got a lot of point things and stuff as well, so you can like spawn biters and cause havoc. Yeah, how's it going, Grishord? You had a good day? Good stream? Kicking biters to the curb? You're broken. I can't see any chat. Awesome, got bioscience. Oh, nice. The full 4 T1 science is set up. Awesome, that's good, man. So you can get some productivity. Is it prod 4? Prod 4 you're gonna get? Get those happy sciences up, you know? I like prod 4. I prefer prod 9, but you know, prod 4 is pretty up there. It does its job. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good. So what's the goal next time? What's the science you're going for? You're gonna carry on the prods, or you're gonna work on go back onto like other sciences? Need the sciences, man. I think my base is looking quite good now. Just gotta tighten it up. Tighten it up. No science for a couple streams. Setting up core mining on nauvis. Oh, nice. Core mining, nice. Building a Spidertron army. Oh yeah, because you can do the Spidertron with rockets. And setting up on the uranium plant nearby. Oh, cool. Do you know about the... Well, it's kind of says in the description. The Spidertron you can launch in a rocket and they can then go build remotely. That's pretty fun. You might be able to try that out. Okay, like colonize a planet with a Spidertron. No engineer required. Engineer can be peaceful. Out on the way. And it'll be all good. Have you tried this recipe? I don't know if we got this one. You might not have this since K2. Rocket fuel from water. Kind of weird. I'm testing it out. It's really slow. Like really slow. I don't even know what science that comes from. Like, it's so weird though. Like, who turned copper into rockets? I don't think I've noticed that one. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I don't think it's very good. I wouldn't recommend. I think it's a bit on the sad side. Doesn't really do much. I think it's supposed to like we can do it like in a planet with infinite power, and you got no oil. You can just make rocket fuel. You like cover an entire moon with these fuel refineries turning water and copper into rocket fuel. It'd be super inefficient, but I mean it would be infinite rocket fuel because it just basically costs you time and power. No hydrocarbons, no vulcanite. I mean for you it's probably ammonia or hydrogen sulfide or the vulcanite. The pyroflux is a good one. I found the pyroflux is good in the CCK2. That's real goody. That's my favorite. It's less than the light oil. I still do a lot of light oil though. You know, the light oil is pretty good. I do light oil rocket fuel almost exclusively. Oh yeah. Yeah, the light oil is really good. Trying to fix my designs. I can save the blueprint without either connected. No red and no green. That would be smart. Then it won't load the payload. Oh, did I run out of resources? Oh, because it requests it from inside this, and this has got no... Oh, hang on, why is it not... Oh, it's got a different logic. I did 5 there, shit. Maybe 20. Now I was going to recycle my space capsules, but I haven't got around to it. I wasn't sure where to put the building. I mean, you do need repair packs, which is kind of annoying. LDSs and heat shielding. So it's basically all the stuff in here. Like, would ideally go around here somewhere, but I would need another production of repair packs. Otherwise, I do it from like here, for instance. Utilize the fact they got a few things here already. I mean, that would work technically, but I need to get the repair packs. It's stone, iron, and copper, which I don't have. I could request a few of them here though. I can't request it out. Yeah, I do this. I don't think you got this recipe in your one. I do this as my rocket fuel, solid fuel and light oil. It's very different in SpaceX K2. Later on there's a recipe that does with the process fuel, I believe. With normal SpaceX. You can turn this process fuel into this. Of course that can be turned into a whole bunch of rocket fuel indirectly, I guess. Because this can turn into hydrocarbons. This can be turned into hydrocarbons, and this, I'm not sure the wood. What's the use of wood? You can grow wood. I don't know why you want to. Ah, I was about use. No, usage. Not. I need a wood usage. Make a whole bunch of shotguns. Or biosludge. That's really bad biosludge though. I think what you want is electronic circuits, I guess. Oh, that's a megawatt, that thing. Dang, I think I need to get life support on a power ration. Do you use efficiency mods, Grishord? Or not your thing? I find them quite good in this early stage of the game anyway. Most people, I think would go productivity. Just bump the power costs up. What's that? Is that life support? It is, okay. There's that. There's 3 megawatts in those. It's quite expensive. I started using them for pollution, then used air filters and well. Oh yeah, air filters are kind of OP, man. Jeez. They suck so much out of the air. Like, they're like real mega. Not like a small amount, it's actually a crazy amount gets taken out of the air. Okay, so I could do this repair thing. Oh, we got another raid. Whoa. Raiders. Hey, welcome, Ilham. Gone to Mars. Another nude. Raided by Grishord. Must have been a late stream for you, Ilham, doing your Satisfactory. Anyone else that checked out Ilham, check him out. He does a lot of factory games as well as Factorio Satisfactory. Occasionally does car racing. Haven't seen that for a while though. Yeah, 11:30. Went a bit late. So we get some food. I'm super hungry. Bye. We'll take care, Grishord. Thanks for the raid. Thanks again. I'll hopefully raid you back in the weekend when I get on earlier. So what's that being, Ilham? How far into Satisfactory are you now? You taking over the whole world? I visited New Zealand about 20 years ago. Such a low place. Yeah, it's pretty, a lot bigger than I thought. As far as the country goes, I thought New Zealand was quite small, but it's like bigger than the UK, so not as tiny as I thought it was. It is pretty small though. It's probably like California or something. Got oil and plastic done tonight. Had to build a super long hypertube and belt to get it. Oh, nice. No trucks in? Or was that later? Is that after oil and plastic? I can't remember. My brain says you get trucks around there. You do some like. I found the trucks kind of funky though, but like little buggy things. Those things that I don't know. You make paths out of them anyway. They go places. They go around into the now. They've been good for the biters for a bit actually. It seems like they've settled down. I gotta think about what design changes to do to my base. Yeah, tractors, that's the one. Hey, I'm too tired. I'm a bit buggy, but I figured I needed a belt to bring the stuff back. And a hypertube is a bit easier to get from one place to another. Yeah, the hypertube is really good. Wish I had them when I was first playing. You can automate the factory cart? Are you serious? I didn't know you can automate that. That thing's like, it's a real little tutor. Little tooter. Goes real slow, but you know. Does its job. Yes, moves one stack at a time. Ah, nice. So you technically could do an entire factory with that little cart. It looked really weird, but you could technically do it, right? I mean, I don't know anyone who would do it, but possible. Neat variety, not sure how much better it can be than belts. Yeah, I have to say, I did like a massive sky belt with concrete around the map, and I used it for mobility. I built a highway as well for my vehicle to drive on. And then they put, you know, the added trains and hypertubes into the game. So I tried the trains out and I was like, oh, they're right, but I kind of like my belt network I've already got. And then they made trains collide, so all my trains blew up and crashed into each other. I was like, oh, okay. Sounds like a bit of a design nightmare considering what I remember of it. Yeah. I found the A to B, B to A logic for the little vehicles kind of funky. I don't know if that's changed or not though. Was thing in the Factorio mod. Oh. Oh, those little drones you mean? Yeah, little nuclear fuel buggy. That'd be kind of funny actually. I just think like a nuclear fuel buggy off in the wilds picking stuff up. Oh, we got 11 of these. Cool. Alright, I need to limit these belts, the capsules a bit better. So the idea of this was the end of the belt, they just dump. These other ones they read, but the inserted one doesn't send it. So less than 2, we'll just keep that empty until the end of the belt and it'll fill up. And these ones are both empty, so we can do another belt of reds. Just so we don't oversaturate these belts with items, you know? Because better like not to send too much on these belts. These capsules cost a lot. Kind of ration them. Can't even say the word. Ration. the rationing. The great rationing of 2022. We're gonna ration the ration. Yeah. That always works a treat. Okay, we got... Oh, where's this one going? This is going to Tarn, that's right. We got a new planet this time. I'm not sure about the power plant there. I suspect I should turn it off when I'm not delivering, but I don't know how to do that logic yet. I have to figure that out. I think we got too many... I mean, we got no coal there basically. But I think Tarn will brown out. This is my cryonite world. It's working out quite well. We've got this like little capsule here. We've got some logic here to not mine too much. And then we got this simple setup mass making cryonite rods. Seems to work out. We've got one cannon going back to nauvis orbit. They put this like... Oh, let's just try. I was going to go get this stone patch last time. I forgot about it. Maybe I should do it. Let's see. Have a look. Can we get it? I don't know whether I can. Oh, I did it backwards. That's great. Don't you love backwards belts? And we got little stone. I don't know we got any bots. We might do. I think like here would be good. We got power poles. That might work. I don't know if there's any bots left though, and I don't think we make any. I think we've got 112 belts, so I don't think we got enough belts to finish that. This coal plant is going to run out as well at some point. I was going to try and get this core mining going though. Don't quite have enough power though. I'm not sure how you deal with core mining for cryonite. Because what do you do? How do you delete cryonite? You have to turn it to cryonite. Slush or rods? We did rods. I guess you can store it. But I kind of need the general cores for the items. You know, I can't really build anything. This is my attempt to make a general, I guess, inserter belt, inserter thing. You got belts at the end of it too. Would be useful. But the only way to get this going is I actually eat all this cryonite up, right? I guess we can process what we got. We did actually mine quite a bit there. There's 6.2 a second, yeah. It was cryonite as well. How do I get rid of this? I mean, it will technically work, but it will flood pretty quickly. This setup was actually for the vulcanite world. We were to burn off all of the excess vulcanite. You kind of just, yeah, you power your planet on vulcanite. It's fine. There's no oil on this planet. There's a little bit of water. The fuel wise, I have to go to nuclear, I think. Unless I send like a rocket or delivery cannon of goodies over. I mean, could you power on rocket fuel? And just burn it? Like burn rocket fuel? Well, maybe. That's the point. You could feed rocket fuel into a thing and then convert it into processed fuel. Has anyone done that? Like turn rocket fuel into processed fuel? Like downgrade it? I mean, I imagine it wouldn't work out very well, but maybe it would be a bit of fun. Now I think this one here is supposed to be I actually can't remember, but one's request chest, one's active providers. I don't think it matters. There's no red and green circuits because we kind of bunged this up with the stone tablets. And that's why I was getting the stone patch, that's right. Which is so close to being viable. We've got like a little bit of belt. I think if we did some undergrounds, we got 142 undergrounds, so I could underground the difference and that would work. A bit sad though. Very sad. They're not very space efficient, these undergrounds. Kind of lose a lot of resources doing them. I mean, that's probably enough to get it done. Then we'll get a belt of stone. I mean, it's mostly built. There's only like, what, 2 tiles missing? Oh, we had just enough belt. Oh, we did anyway. Oh, we just probably got them from there, but... Anyway, now we've got stone. It should now make red chips, blue chips, green chips. And all this should just make itself. Not that we're trying to finish the game, but I'm pondering like going all the way to the end now. Because I've got the goal, but I want to get a good blueprint up though. I need to get this next part done. I need to get some logic on this belt. Logic that. Logic that. There we go. I guess we can leave the gate open there. What's this on? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, this whole thing here should be on one belt, right? That's what it should be, the same belt. That's better. I can make it less than 2 on these, but I think 4 is okay for some places. That's no good there. That one there's okay, we can hook this into here. There we go, nice reed belt. Less than, well, maybe 2, I don't know, 2 or 4. If that goes 2, it means that puts 2 here, and this here gets 4, so it's 6 on these tiles. But these ones all steal 4 each. This one down here, I'm not sure about. Probably should just do the same. Do a 2. Now, what are the ones we're going to fix up? This looks a bit awkward. Stealing all the belts, all the cannons. Get rid of that one. Right, where's the two? Buffer and everything. Cool. That should work out better. So that get it empty. We'll do the same on this one here. Less than one. Nah, that's a bit cheap, man. Oh look, we created the first request chest. I probably should have done that like an hour ago, but I was just playing around trying to fix things. There we go. Right, that's good. Lesson 2. I think lesson 2 works out quite well. Yeah. Alright, so that's those chests done. It's got the main line up here a bit more. That doesn't need to be there, that's a bit awkward. Keep that open, it's too hard. Place. You can place down here though, this whole thing. Probably from there actually, I'll push it back a tile. Alright, let's read lesson 2. Hey! Now. Leave me alone, man. I'm your buddy. Oh man, my poor little bots. I guess they can like a bit bigger, these spiders, eh? I'm not supposed to even attack that one. I'm supposed to take this one here. Changing their attack pattern. There's only 3 lasers to deal with them, so not very good. Alright, do I limit those 3 tiles? No, I think I can move this though. I could move this down a couple tiles. No, that won't make a difference. Because actually I don't even need this underground here. Well, if I get rid of the underground, I can move this down a couple tiles and then I can have a limiter. I also have to wait for my bots to do their job though, but we will see. Bots sometimes are a bit slow. Yeah, we can limit it here. Red. Go there. Alright, that's fine. Then we're gonna get this green wire business. So this is hooked up to there. Go there, go there, go there. Cool, that's all good. Let's move. Limit to the belt. This one here. Go on, read, that's fine. Then we got an extra gap here. Why don't I do that? I could have spacing it out. Yeah, it's alright. I want this one here, 2s. Take a gap. It's because I don't understand how it would work when I first set them up. I was trying to limit it, but then I didn't think through the logic. And so I ended up kind of messing it up. So this probably could move down to there, but I'll just do a limited tile thing here. Even 3 tiles is worth it. Just messy to set up, that's all. Now that one there probably should be undercover too. And this one here should not. Cool. Looking better already. Now this main belt line is the main problem. I don't mind that it's real long, but a real long one. Right, off to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, OM. Thanks to the raid. Probably spot you on Thursday. Oh, your Wednesday, I think. For your cop. See if I can get the lunch break. Your Wednesday. Yes, that's the one. Your Wednesday. Oh, we do have a thing here. What's this one? It's I do have one there. Okay. Maybe do 4. That's probably long enough. That's a big one. Let me change this to 12. This last bit doesn't really matter because we never get backed up this far. It's more like to make sure we get these belts available so they can pick up. They're picking up sticks, I guess. But this one here, is this one okay? Why are they all stuck there? They set up wrong initially. Oh, we've got a thing there. Okay, we've got to make sure that's available. Get rid of these two as well then. This one too. That'll work. Now this other one, what's this one doing? Another 2. Yeah, it's good. This is another hold. And then let go at the end. Okay, that's right too. The Tarn here looks pretty happy. Changes number to 2 as well. What's this one on? The 2 for as well. 85. Oh, what a waste. Holy shit, that's such a waste. And we've got this one at the end that's extra as well. Nah, Tarners. The Tarn boys. We can do a 1 on that one. 38 things getting damaged. Alright, so that belt's good. Now, is there any other belts limit? I mean, I could even limit the science belt. I can limit all sorts of belts. If I limit the science belt, there's no orange science really, is there? What's going on there? I thought I had heaps of it. They're all going. They're slow. They're slowly draining the science, okay. That's really slow though. Okay. I guess I'd be throttling the... I could be throttling the iron to make sure it goes to the right places in the factory. I could do like some smarts on the factory belt so that the iron is getting used where it needs to be. Not currently in a good position. kind of, you know, we make all this stuff here, and then other parts of my base don't really get fed too well. I'm not sure what we'd prioritize currently. I think it's more about I discourage rather than prioritize. If I discourage places, then other places will get more due to discouragement, right? Well, this stuff's all blocked up, but we still got... Well, they got 500 now. Damn, they're busy, man. They build faster than you realise. These underground belts, I gotta go back to the belts because they are wasteful. Don't want them. Waste the resources, man. Waste the resources. What about these ones? I think I did it right. The middle patch here with the power lines in the middle works out, but the patch is not that big anyway, so you don't need to mine the whole thing. So it is running low. That patch is running out. Perfect time to, you know, get vulcanite processing. Go to another planet. What are the things I can fix? That's a bit weird. What's going on here? I could definitely put this here. That's strange. Pipes in the way. Well, yeah, but got some water, man. I think because I used to have a pump here, but it got disappeared. Alright, things are looking a little better. Power plant wise, I think this is great. We've got so much spare power now. We could really be seeing like lots of resources elsewhere. How's this looking? Oh, can I? Oh, I can mouse over it. That's fine. Where's train line? Do we need to do anything to fix this? I don't think we need this radar anymore. You don't need radar to build. At all. It's nice, but you just push in and you can see anyway, so this one here, maybe I need this one. I like this old signal setup, but I don't need that anymore. So we've switched over to this new setting for train limits. That's worked out quite well. We're basically not doing much there though. The resources are too good. It's the northern one. I guess we had robots being built out further to this thing, it would be viable. Alright, what else do I need to fix up? Probably have a power line in the middle of this. Currently I've got like this wobbly line going out here. I guess that's technically quicker. And it won't be the same line anyway because there won't be any robots out here in the future. So there's no robots to build that. It's all empty land. So I was planning designing a robot factory. Just the robots. They were a huge bottleneck for me. I think I've got to fix up this shit up with I fill these belts with items and it's dumb. So they kind of destroyed my production here. Do I fix it up? Good thing is I can just rip it up and put it back down and it will fix it. But I accidentally put solid fuel in my coal belt and it's slowly filtering through. Now, I think this coal line used to go up into here. You can see this belt here. So it was here where it went wrong. Ah, so this copper line was actually next to the coal line that went up. And I must have built it over the top previously. I see what I did wrong. Okay, so I probably should send that coal up still. Put it there. And get rid of that. The rest of it's all here already. That power line's not needed. Didn't set it for. There's random belts. Alright, let's get... Oh yeah, the pyroflux rocket fuel. I actually don't want that, I want this thing here. Pyroflux smelting. I actually use the normal inserters for this rather than burner inserters. But yeah, we did splice this coal up here anyway, which is the same one. We went to the left here instead. Which I guess I don't need to do, but this is jammed up on scrap. So I might need a chest for scrap. Maybe a red inserter to steal the scrap. Maybe I can do... red inserter here, into... There's another chest. Doesn't much matter. This was the stop thing, so we actually don't need that. That was just a filler. I think for like... There's some other fillers. This one... Here, I believe. I filler items, because when I blueprints mix and mash, I get the wrong items. That was here with the coal. It's a bit sad. That's fixed. Did I get up there? Oh, I did get up a little up there. Just kind of check the end of the line, you kind of find it. There's not that much coal being used up here though, so I guess to here then dies. It's a bit awkward doing all that. Alright, what's this one here? This belt's empty. What is it supposed to be? Plastic? Oh yeah, the plastic did run out as we've got coal on the belt. And why can't they do that? Why can't they place it back down? What's wrong with that? They're waiting. Not sure what's going on there. They're not doing their job. There we go. We don't need that. What's this thing here? I think that was the copper there previously. And the copper was an underground from here to here. And it was a splitter. That we loaded on the side. I think we wiggled it into here. That one went into there. I could do that again, I think. I think the side load here was a bit dumb. That should be like that. Oh, actually not that side. Maybe both sides. Maybe there and well, yeah, that still works. We got one spare then. Get rid of these. That's the core mining, but kind of want that guaranteed. What about this here? This side splice. Never really liked that. That was me just kind of being a bit desperate, but it did work. The production science, not actually hard to get to the research on that. But actually getting the science packs is a bit harder. I think the coal is fixed now. Yeah. Now what's this thing here? Why is there a... How's this thing? Did I really power it like that? That seems really weird. How do I power it? My glass comes up to here and gets sighted in. Why is this one down the bottom going in for? Maybe it's like a medium pole? No, it doesn't reach. I'm not sure this whole belt thing's for then. It makes no sense. I might as well just do this side load instead. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit, it goes away. We never got rid of this. Oh, we never got rid of this brick factory, these extra bricks. That's funny. Look at these random storage chests everywhere. Probably have to delete them as part of the print. Get rid of that. I mean, eventually all the ores will get used and stuff, random stuff. Oh man, we made an unlimited chest here. That's a bit awkward. It should be less than 800, I think. Oh wow, I never filled that one up. $200, I think. What's these? I did 100 on the walls, but I actually didn't quite. I did need a few more walls than that. I'm gonna go for 200. I don't get efficiency modules up here. Not that it matters, but it would be nice. Everyone else has got it. Alright, what else are we gonna do? Just cleanup jobs, really. Like all these red chips. Like, what's this one doing up here? What was the red chip going up here for? Yeah, what was this red chip line for? It used to be the sulfur line, I believe. Then we swapped the sulfur line to be down here. But this red chip line, like, do I need it for anything? Or can I delete it? I mean, unless I'm piping it up the top to be used. But I don't believe I am. No one's using the red chips, I believe. Get rid of them. Old wiggles. Wiggles from another wiggle. We need these ones down here? Where are they? I don't think I need them either. But yeah, this concrete problem. This is what I actually really need. This concrete. So I need like a factory making concrete. I'm gonna need a lot of stone basically. Like a little bit of iron. So previously I had this here was making stone like walls. So I can make this as a concrete factory because I got iron down there. I was putting concrete up here, but there's no stone. Devoid of stone. Bit sad. No, maybe there's stone, but I just haven't seen it. There's some lots of friendly natives, locals. What they got? There's no stone. Afternoon, JP. How's it going? Captain. Over here. Oh, I got no speeds in a chest. We're actually using them all. That's concerning a little bit, but that's power looking. That's good. Oh yeah, this belt line. Maybe I can belt weave these three sciences. Is that a good idea, belt weaving that, and have like only 100 of each on the belt? I think it's too much shit and too many belts. This thing though, I really wish if I had one belt instead of three and belt weaved it, that would save me a lot of build time. Because I really just be taking the bots here, right? Oh, cheers to the hydrate on the come. Might get some. I might get a beer actually. Yeah, I might get a beer. BRB. Gonna have the heat up myself. Oh yeah, I'll see you later, Tech Fusion. Thanks for popping in. Might do another intro. Oh no, screw it. I'll just keep it going. I'm staying out of the videos thing, but who cares? I'm tired from that dungeon. I'm going to be redoing it all in one session tomorrow, which is all day task. Oh wow. Next level then. I'm thinking about how I redo this as a burner phase as well. I want the burner phase out here. In this forest. Rather than on top of the patch, which is what I normally do. Yeah, that's the only place I don't reuse. If I just build in here, the burner phase. So I might be running this again from scratch. FYI, I'm trying to design this blueprint, this scenario. Now I could just turn this into a scenario now. I can actually make the save game available if anyone wants it. Just so you get requested chests so you can start SpaceX bit more advanced, I guess. There's nothing fancy in this build, it's all kind of rudimentary. I do have we have a few logics, but I need to fix things up. Try to make them a bit smarter. I didn't realise that these are so good. Yeah, I want the title for it. A bit of neat little swag I can show in game. Deserter title. The Captain Deserter. Desert. Sounds like deserter, but deserter is like more distinguished, I guess. Deserter. What do I do if this gas gets too high? Will I be okay? I guess so. Well, no, but it'll block up this. So these should actually not output gas all day long. This should only go into here if this is less than K, right? Yeah. So I should add another logic here. We don't want to flood this gas. Only if this is less than 15K. If it's over 20, we turn into fuel. If that's over 10, we turn it to gas. So I kind of think it's okay. The heavy oil is heavy oil, is greater than light oil. But I think if we do a minimum situation now, it might be better. The Serptor is good at discerning the truth. I've got the truth! You can't handle the truth. I've got the truth. Sometimes I've got truth, other times I've got nothing. I'm stuck forever. Alright, let's go limit this chest. So this is of, I guess we must use the gas signal. Gas is less than even 11,000, well, 12,000. There we go. So now we won't bother making this anymore, and so these will go for longer, making their gas. But they're actually not limited on gas; they're actually limited on light oil is the problem. But I'd rather the gas get dropped down to 20K. Hang on. Oh, that's right. This means I won't get as much fuel though. Maybe it should be, this is greater than 20K. This is less than equal to 20K. That'd make more sense. Yeah, that's better. A little bit of logic. I'll strain these belts out, does it matter? I don't think it does. Yeah, don't know about these turrets. I'm leaning on not having them. Because I kind of attack like the bottom of this one instead. And then like here. We did put some turrets in. Manual ones. Ooh, we've got a lot of landfill filling up, so 500 is my stone overflow. This is definitely overflowed though. This is jammed up on, totally jammed up. So this is going to try to make landfill here and unblock this side. This side here can't barely go. They've got these power lines here that kind of we don't need anymore. Look at the power grid. This here. I guess it can go through the top here to get down. We don't need it though. So we get rid of these. And put normal belts. Hey, Delete you. There we go. Normal belts. And this one here as well. We don't need that. Well, do we? No. That's better. It saves a few items. What's this here? Do I need this? This is not needed either. Because we changed the logic there. Look at these big rocks everywhere still. We haven't bothered to get rid of them. And why have I got bots moving ore? So they're pastime now, is it? Go move some ore around for me. Oh, we don't need that. Look at these belts here. This is not needed either. That was an old belt situation. We can leave the merger here, I guess, but nah, there's no point. I might as well get rid of that too. There was some stack inserters I needed to put in these ones, I think. Though they seem to be able to keep up anyway, even though they're not stack inserters. It's quite surprising. Maybe get rid of that one there, because I can't build it anyway. Can't use that. Maybe the same for that one. Hang on, maybe that could be overshoot. Oh, I could have a robot, actually. Wonder why I didn't. What happened to the robot there? I got a robot print. That's not that one. It's this one. Yeah, it's missing. For some reason I got different alignment there. I don't know why that is. Must have had 20 bots. Come on, man. Let's play fair. Play fair, man. Play fair. Alright, we put them there. That's very fine. That's correct alignment to the grid. Maybe out there into the what was? There's like a bit of a gap there, isn't there? Could put a few robots there, I don't know. Would be beneficial. I want to build there, I guess. Not sure what I want to build. Don't really want robots where I don't need them though, so. Some places are better than others. I think most of the places we've done it's quite good. I mean, some places we couldn't because, like, you know, tap on the way there. That's why. Oh, that's awkward. There's power poles in the way. Not that one. The other one. Yeah, that'll work. That might not have been under as much robot coverage previously. I guess that patch is technically not under the coverage either. Now I was going to fix up this old original thing I did. I did this with 20 pipes. This is a better... Well, it's 20 tiles out, but that was just lining up with the fact that we've got oil pipes coming through the middle here. The initial run. That was a pain to set up actually. It's all the extra mouse clicking. All this shit here is just awful. I should convert it to this. This is, I think you can do one tile shorter than that. Would be better. If you push them in a couple tiles. I think I just kind of kept the problem. I mean, the design up here was actual proper. That's how it's supposed to be. Way tighter. So look, can I replace them all? Will it cause a problem? I mean, those ones there I can rip up all these ones. I don't need to rip the trees up though. I'll just do blacklist trees and then rip up my things. And get the oil up. And that's water, isn't it? So the oil is going to be back there. Be a bit tighter. That's good. I guess we can still have this doing its thing, but we can have this pipe on the outside now, going down like this. We missed one? Oh, we just cut my iron off too, didn't we? Hey, beep, beep, beep. How's it going? What's happening? Oh, it's totally wrong. These can't be like this. We'll fix it up. Alright, that water's still good, but the oil is going to have to be moved. It's Factorio time. Oh yeah. When was it ever not Factorio time? Don't you wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth with factories? Isn't that what you do? That's what I do. Alright, let's get this oil pipe in. I can actually imagine factories now, it's insane. Wow, that's cool. You've gone full factory. Is that a thing? Going full factory? I don't even know. Could be a thing though. Alright, let's go plug the rest of this in. I don't know how many want, but that's probably plenty. And the idea is that I've got, this is the advanced, but it's actually supposed to be the shit version. If I do a shit version, that's what it's supposed to be, right? Let's go add some shit versions in and see how it works. Is that gonna be okay? Move to there. Maybe it's okay if doing underground see like that. Left and right versus up and down. What's the difference? 2 parts difference actually. Make it nice. Make it nicer, you know? Do a bit of planning, they said. Do the planning. Plan like a real person. Plan like you mean it. Let me put a factory down. Gonna be a nice factory. Everyone be happy. Sing a song. And telling stories. Around the campfire. I can go right there, I think. Well, no I can't. Has to go there. the best I can do. What about all these pipes at the top? They don't work. That's a bit of land at least. The oil's still going to fit in, we can just bypass it initially. And just hook up these top ones. Oh, there's a chest there. What the hell is that doing there? Random ass chest. Now why is there an underground there? That's fine. I don't think I need that one there either. Alright, so can we... I don't think we can fit that last one. So we have one less thing there, but otherwise it's going to be good. You can go straight in. Not oil. Might want to go... Put some little hookup. And there we go. That too. It's got a power line it. Yep, that works. Okay. We've really had the oil factory down in a nicer print. Not sure the power line's on the other side. It's a bit wasteful, I think. But I'll leave it there. Now this oil's gonna hook in. That's to be here. Okay, currently recently goes up there, so this is going to be moved. And I guess this pump is kind of out of whack. That's fine. A little bit, there's not too much oil on that anyway. Probably should be a storage tank right there, though. It's a pretty good idea. Oh, that power line's in the way. I see. Let's see what you're doing here. So, yep, that works. Hooked it in. Got the oil factory. Too much gas. Oh, why has it got light oil on the gas line? What have I done? Fixed now. Cool, cool, cool. Now this little jumbo here, this is a mess. I can definitely make this nicer. This one here is, I think, it's fine. It's one tile off. Actually, how's this light all get out of here? Oh yeah, it gets out there. I see, I see. Didn't notice. Actually, I guess it's fine. There's less undergrounds. I probably shouldn't have the connection across like that though. That's a bit wasteful. They can just connect up here instead. And then get rid of these undergrounds. A little bit of gains. A little leak day gains. I don't need radar there. Like we got a radar there. Maybe. If my doubts. Crude seems a bit sad. Why are we at 9,000? What's the train doing? This crude up here is all full, so not connected to the southern. Still not there. I thought I could do this up. It says 9.5k, so what's gone wrong? Oh, what happened here? This is not right. There we go. There actually was a problem between the two. Didn't realise they weren't connected. If I do redo it, I have to have burner factory out here, I think. I really would like this sort of factory early on, but it's a bit problematic. Any random chests I don't use. Oh, how many does this make? I probably fill this whole thing up. Oh shit, I did too. Well, that's a few burners, that is. I don't think I need that many. Enabled less than 50. That's a bit awkward. Get rid of this limit here. It says 500. I think we'll stick to 500. With the blues, 200. 10, really? I guess I don't use many of them. I don't got 2 chests for this thing, it's a bit weird. Ah, because I've still got that broken belt. I still haven't fixed this. This not been replaced. Kind of curious about this process fuel from solid fuel with methane though. Is that going to be worth it? Hard to tell. Then we go to this chest. We got this chest here. 20 and 50 is fine. What's this chest for? Nothing. Now this chest here kind of keeps going, so if I'm unsure about this, I think 1,000 would be good here. I don't know, maybe at 1,600. Might do a few attacks, you know? I mean, that's 2,000 per row, isn't it? Maybe 2,000. Pretty enough for early on combat. What else can we work on? I think the solid feels good. The new oil setup is good. No water now. What have I done? Oh, I see what I did. What's that power line in the wrong spot? Like perfectly wrong spot. Don't need all that water. Whatever. What's this water do anyway? Oh, it goes down there for that. Oh, yeah, yeah. We don't need all this though. That one can go. Oh, that makes sense. I can understand that. There's pipes. They all connected now. 244k. Yes, they are. Okay. So I probably should have it not pumped down from above. If it's got. Because I need it. This is core mining. I don't want to flood it with core mining, so I'll make sure it's limited. There's all necessary stuff as well. Now I'm going to fix up these trains. I'm going to do a new blueprint for this. I think that radar there's no good. Loaders equal cheating? No, I wouldn't say loaders equal cheating. I just want to do more of a pure SpaceX run. I had loaders last time with K2, so not really part of the SpaceX mod though. I think that was fine there. This thing here needs to change. Put it over here. We can backwards load into these things. Let me tool them. Is that gonna work? I wonder. Maybe. Must do long arm belts. Maybe red arms. That one there is kind of doesn't reach. I guess we move it a tile back and then we'll reach. I guess that'll work, and then we'll better load my train. Then we've got this grappling gun going. I think it's probably a good idea though. Now it's probably a better way of laying this out than this. Not sure what would it be though, because this directly loads from the actual train itself. So I could probably move this off from loading the train and have its own fuel tank, right? Which means I can move all that out. Move this out a tile. This pump then becomes a pipe here, which means we can backwards fill. And what's this oil pipe? Oh, it's the oil pipe that comes in. That's right. We can backwards fill. Yeah. That might help it out. It might make it better. I only got mining vehicle 1. It's so sad. Really should get like prod 3. I mean, I don't have vulcanite though. I think this will work. This is off by a tile though. Can it go there instead? That's probably better again, but then you've got to have the oil. I like the oil direct loading from train, but I don't need to. The direct loading train thing was a nice thing, but we don't need it. How many tiles is this underground gonna go? I think that's a better layout. And oil can just go straight in. You can get another never long handled. Oh, so it's 2 tiles off the underground. Okay. Right back here. Robots here? There are, that's a bit slow. I think this is a better train situation. Now, I'm not sure about this power situation. That's a bit funky. Might lay this out differently. We've got like a bit of a mess here actually with these lasers and stuff. I guess because we're protecting this Timmerman's radar. The water and it's all go. That's kind of a copy paste, I think, for other train stations. I'm not sure about those power lines though, but I guess that's fine. Here we go. Make me some process fuel. That's weird, these are 175% vehicle acceleration. And these have got 105, so it sort of feels really clunky. We're going to also add, I guess, chest here for picking up for utility, right? That's a pretty good idea. If I run out of fuel, I can pick up fuel from my train stations. Because they'll make their own like, fuel pickups. I mean, I could make rocket fuel each of these as well, because all these things here, which looks like they've maxed out on gas for some reason. Oh. Because these things go all the time, don't they? I think this whole setup changed so they don't flood this. What's this one here? And this needs a limit. Enabled of oil is less than 20,000. We won't take too much oil from the north. Yeah, this gas problem here is a bit dumb, so we're gonna limit it so we don't pump too much in. We need enough for this, but not that we wreck it. Now current I've got so this is greater than gas, it goes, so it kind of goes all the time. We're not really reliant on, this place is more reliant on gas for production, so we need to get rid of it all. But I don't want to flood this, that stops these. Like if they keep filling up the other ones. It's even 20k would be pretty fine. Or 24k. Enabled of gas. Less than 23,000. I think 2,000 is enough for this because it's mostly not going to be the light gas. The other ones, well, it could be 24,000 there actually. Yeah, this won't take all of it. These other ones are already on simple setups. Just make lubricant all day long. And the rest of it is fine. I'm sure the power lines, it always seems like too many power lines, but we do need a lot. I think the setup's better. This is going to be good. Probably don't need two of these storages, but it is what it is. This is all flooded on gas. Why can't it get out? Oh, the gas can't get out. Oh no, I can. This is too much gas. Okay, that's a gas sorted. So now this is the new train station. Might go copy this part here. I'll add a limit on this as well. I think 200 is enough. Process storage. I think that's a fine addition to my train stations. This one here doesn't. This has got a light. Oh, I did a light oil one here. That's slightly different because it's more advanced. It's not going to have the same setup, but it's going to be slightly different. Not much different. This means that this belt line of ammo is kind of in the way. I think the belt line should maybe go through the middle here even, on the right hand side of this and come down. I wouldn't think we'd say that because I know we have a bigger train station, right? But I think it's going to stay at 2 stacks. Really like 1-2 trains. They're my fave. I think we move this belt. Even we have to go back. That'll work. And we need a buffer for it. I do like the old buffer. And there's a good buffer there actually, it's quite nice. This has actually got 400 in it, but I might change it to... 400 is probably fine actually. The things you build and the things you don't want to build. Make things a bit tidier. I would like to do some designing as well to build some nice concrete and stuff. Make it look nicer. When that wall there looks pretty sweet. I bet they run through there though and actually destroy me. Actually there's a shallow water bit there too, which is a bit awkward. Now work like that. Fine. They always destroy your corners though. Alright, I'll get some limits on this chest. 400. And I'm gonna move this thing back. So get rid of these pipes. What about there for now? We just need this set up. As long as possible like that. Get rid of the yellows. That should be much nicer set up. I do wish this coal miner was closer though. It's pretty close, but you know, it could be better. Also, why are the ammo's only on one side of the belt? That's a bit awkward. Belt's a bit slow. Maybe upgrade that a little bit. Well, maybe one upgrade. Lots of upgrades, lots of little fine tunings. My design. I think that's good there. I can delete all this. It's done. Just need these bots to build the base for me. So that's in range. Probably do a pump then. Well, no, it's going to be fast enough anyway. Doesn't matter. Cool. So that's into that, into that. It'll take a while for them to do their bit, so bot's a bit slow it seems. They're not really up to the task. Could be a bit nicer, but it is what it is. What else can I work on? Got all this pyroflux. Now I do have the I mean you can't do much of pyroflux early on. I mean later on you can, but see you deal with, you know, smelting, but you do need the industrial furnace, right? Which I do have now. So I could be making fancy glass. I could be making, you know, molten copper. Molten iron. I could be boiling it, making a lot of power from it. That's a lot of power there that I could be using. So, first I do it, is it worth like storing up all this pyroflux, or should I actually use it for like power early on? I mean, I think I have enough shit power anyway. It means I have to get all that oil. You got barrel as well, I guess, but and it all uses it, and then you eventually get a lot of rocket fuel. It's very, very good. So, I mean, this 186,000 of this is a shit ton of rocket fuel. That's more than enough for a lot of rocket launches. I'm already flooded on the resources because I'm not really building much right now. It's kind of being minimalistic. Now my bots... I'm in orbit. Oh, I thought it was a nauvis for a second. Let's wait for my bots to behave. I would like prod 4. Actually, it's prod 5 is the bioscience. Oh. That's 12%. Normally I settle on prod 6 is when I settle as a good prod. But maybe I settle on prod 5 because that's the one... Well... No, prod 4 maybe because it's 10% prod 4. Prod 4 is pretty damn good actually. Half is because of prod 9. Costs a crazy amount less. Though, machine learning data and vitaminage... Really? Oh, you need vitaminage. Didn't realise that. The one after this does use the science packs, but you need a catalogue and a scrub it. I would like prod 4s though for vitaminage. I can get a vitaminage planet. That won't be too hard. Surely not. My bots to do their job and pick up this shit for me. What are my bots doing? They're not building, that's for sure. They're wafting. Wafting around. Okay, maybe I should belt fill this so it goes on the other side. So it all goes on the right hand side currently, I don't know why. This seems equal, but it's not really. It's all a bit sad. Okay, we finally got these down now. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. What we need is the power line to be in the right spot. That should be here and here. We actually don't need that power line. We can use a shitty one. I believe we can just use this one. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that one there either. Or that one. There's any big power poles. Don't need that one either. But this one. I guess we need it for this power. So that has, and that's kind of needed for. Well, that's not needed either. I don't think. I think this will connect up just fine. Looks like these won't connect unless I move a wire closer to here. But that saves on a few power poles though. A little less resilient, but I don't need that many big poles. I've got this one here. This is totally a waste of time, but is it carrying a signal? I thought I saw a green wire there, but it's not. This is my eyesight. My eyesight is a green wire. I've been blinded. Let's go red wire. I kind of need that one. All these poles out in the middle of nowhere. I need these. Ones in between we do need. Kind of. Are they robot ones? I can't tell. Maybe. Yeah, it's meant to be a robot there. So this is the problem. It's meant to be a robot. That makes more sense. never browned out my coal mining. But it makes sense, so that's okay. They got coal miners. Where are the ones up there? They... Do not have a thing in the middle. Oh, the power... I see, the power pole's in a no man's land. And pipes on the top of that one. So maybe the pipe down one tile would fit in. There's red... Oh, there's a red wire in that one. I could get rid of the red wire and get rid of this, move this down. I think it's okay. We got the power back. We don't need this one, I don't think. Doesn't really serve any function. Alright, what about tidying up here? What do we got? Delete. This one here looks like a dummy, this one. Do I need this power pole? I mean, it goes up to there for this thing. I don't think we do. I think the problem is just not having these big poles here. We can delete that. Where else does it connect though? Oh, it kind of connects to these things, these substations. We'll get rid of that one. I'll get rid of that one and see what we need to fix it. So I'd rather use the Roboport grid instead of using ad hoc. Makes more sense. We use these shitty ass small electric poles. Wire out the difference. Here's the best one. Oh, look at that! Right on spot. Might put a couple here as well, so I get an extra power line connection. It's okay to do like a few little extras, but you don't want to be wasteful. Now I've got 2 radars here, it's not cool. What a waste. What did I get rid of? Probably this one here. What's that? Oh, that's ammo belt, isn't it? Okay. Well, that science is still okay. It's not really going great. We just found that weird that that was okay for the red science. That's 0.0. So, guess it works out. Another radar there. Do I need that radar? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, we didn't prioritize these. I should prioritize input priority select. And that's fine. This is the shit stuff that we got back here that we don't really... We need a filter for. Oh, a muddle on there. Most time we're not making anything anyway. Now these purples down here, they don't make much sense. These ones up here do, because they're kind of going straight up. But this one here, what's this doing? Nothing. Doesn't belong. This one here, I don't think belongs either, but it kind of connects up between the two. But I find I drive through here, so I don't like it. I'd rather not have poles where I drive. But you kind of like beggars as choosers type situation early on, because you don't have the luxury of long power poles. I'll get rid of that one. I'm not sure I can get rid of these two, unless I connect them up further up. But then I won't be able to drive up here safely. Alright, put that back there, that'll help out a little bit. Well, actually no, it makes no difference. There's still an inserter in the way. Could delete all these chests. Don't think I need them. Oh wow, we got so much stuff. Let's just send a rocket up so we get some science. I'm not even trying to science, but I want to see my factory going. Now I've got extra poles out this way as well, I believe. Like, this is like a little, this is a bypass I built with poles because I don't have big poles. Another one goes there too. Do I need 2 bypasses? These are excessive. You see the power grid differences, like these things here. What's that there? Oh, the substations. Oh, yeah. Nice little wiggles in there. The copper patch is almost dead. 400k left. What's this one? 900k. Now, as far as this northern road goes, I don't think I need all these roports all the way out. I think these ones are redundant. Might delete them. I just need them going straight up. Now there is one where it's missing in the lake here. I'm not going to landfill that, so I want to keep the diagonal from there to there. Means I get rid of those 2. Then we get rid of these ones. Going down. I think we keep this one here though because of the what we're doing. Now the big power poles, I'm gonna keep it simple as well and get rid of them. I think that should clear out a few roports we don't need to build with. I think these radar coverage is okay for roports, for power lines, but there's a bit wasteful out here as well. I don't think I need these 2. I think they're also over the top. The corner one's definitely useful. Powered by the substation. And then got the radar, which I kind of keep that going. That corner one down here, do we need this one? There's like a manual one. This is you can tell it's manual. It's out of whack. But it's not out of whack, it looks like it lines up. Question is, do I want another one in here to cover this power and another one here for this? Does that matter? I mean, do I carry on building out here with the roports? I don't know. Well, these ones out here covering part of this patch for coverage for appearing. I'm going to get rid of this one here. I don't think I technically need it. Yeah, get rid of the ones that you don't really need. That'll save a lot of resources. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Power lines here are wonky as though. Look at that wonk. Why is that happening? Why is it? I mean, they're supposed to be straight. Let's hop one of that report grid. Now this one here is also wasteful. There's nothing being built out here unless we start doing a train station. We really only need we don't need these ones. We'll keep the connection one. We're missing a power pole there. Nice to have that connected. We don't need those roports though. Or the connecting power poles. Means this goes to. Means we only got one connection though. Does that mean it doesn't connect? No, it does connect. Yeah, the whole thing's powered still. Okay, that's all connected. It's a bit weird, but I'm getting rid of that. And, oh, okay, I'm getting rid of things. Yep. First we can prune back. Can't think about building out instead. We can build down to here with roports. We just keep pruning. There's that 4.7 million patch there, which I could build out to. 2.2 up there. And we go out this way to get these. That's what I was kind of thinking about. To build up to the northeast, I can go get some roport production. That would be helpful. We do pretty good. It's all the time though. I might have to get dinner. Normally I go sort. I watch people stream. I go cook dinner, watch some TV, and then I start streaming about now. So doing things like slightly out of order. It's one of these days though, like we getting woken up by pigeons in the morning, and they didn't wake me up. So I was like, oh, whole days are like out of sync because I'm out of sync with pigeon time. They've been ruling my life. But these aren't lined up. These aren't lined up properly. What have I done? That's lined up. Well, they are lined up, but how come it looks like it's not? How come that's not lined up? Isn't that weird? How can that have a gap when it lines up? Did I manually put it? Oh, I put it on the other side. We're on this side actually. I'm gonna put it there with undergrounds, which would work. An underground would fix that. Is that worth it for robot putting? No, we'll still robot fine, I think. Got this power situation up here. This looks a bit chaotic. Looks very chaotic. Do I need these defenses? Maybe. Oh, I got shitty power poles. These power poles should not be used. We downgrade them. They should not be medium poles, because medium poles are good for like some factory situations, but otherwise they just waste the resources because they cost a lot more to make. It's basically the same radius, one tile difference. We'll see what powers it all afterwards. Now one's gonna oil this different. Got this other blueprint here. Don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, we found a new star for a change. Oh wow, okay. I think we're good. Some radar holes, but there's the power grid a little more optimized and roports coverage optimized. Must we fix that? I could automate the AI vehicles. I could do that. Previously I put handcrafts in my pocket. We could have built one that does it though. But currently the turrets are built here. Actually, while I'm doing that click, I don't need to do that anymore. But that's changed. This AI vehicle for this mod. This thing here. 6 single cylinders and plates. So it's this thing here, this thing here. I mean, we got them there as well. We even put them on a belt above, so technically we could bait them right above. This would work. If we can move it. If we can move it. What about put it there? Is that possible? Don't think so. The other belt would be a bit muddled. So I could jump a tile across to the right. and everything else gets shifted. It still doesn't solve the engine thing. Well, the engines can come down. Maybe. Yeah, the engines could come down. We could fit it in there. But we do have the motors right here as well, so much room and potential here to make it. But we got other buildings in the way. I mean, there would work. Right there would work. You have to move that brick and glass elsewhere. I think that's possible. Think about it. Underground there. Other one splits beforehand. Maybe it does. Have a look. We do it. This other one here is a tunnel though. Is that max tiles? There's only 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's max tiles. Shit. No, it's possible. How do I get this up here? I was thinking about splitting it down and then going up. Get my wiggle on. King Wiggler. There we go. Might be a slamming in there. Oh, that's gonna be. I need this one more tile over. Oh, yeah, I don't need this there. I can move it one closer. Oh, that's fine. That goes there. That's a problem. Okay. How do I get this down into here? Because this is almost fine. There is. Oh, there's no iron plates here. Whoops. 8 iron plates wiggled into here. I don't think I can fit them in. Everything else is fine. Well, it's also problematic. This also needs a belt. It needs a belt through here. The belt ends here. So I can turn this up further. How's that gonna work? It's a tunnel through there and then turn around. What a mess. Might work though. There we go. We managed to get that. And now we're gonna get the iron plates from up here. Which we can maybe get in. We have to have it so it goes. This has to be up here then. Yeah. Then we can side load. This one can side load and. Oh wait, it can't side load. How do I side load it? Ah, can't side load it. Damn it. How do I side load that? I was going to side load here, but of course there's no undergrounds here and I can't do another one. Well, I could do another underground here, but I have to move this underground. Be straight Or do I make it straight? What's missing from this? Where's the wiggles? This one does just do this. Got that. Got that through this wiggle. Can I do iron to the south instead? I could steal this iron and go up. That's a bit much effort though. It has to get on this belt here though, I think. Which means I have to insert it. I mean, I can move this upper tile with a normal, you know, another underground for this thing. And just use a normal yellow belt. That would work. I was trying to avoid doing another. Is that the right side of the belt or the wrong side? It's the wrong side of the belt, I think. Yeah. Because this goes on this side. So it has to go onto this side here, right? But it can't. On the wrong side of the belt. I mean, just go straight in. It's the wrong side, right? It goes in the close. Yeah, they're both on the same side. So I could do a red belt though to limit the stack size. So get real complicated. This only goes if iron is less than 2. Even I need mostly iron. I know, I only go if single cylinder is greater than 4, or greater than this. No, it was. I could just trickle build it, right? I'm not gonna max build it. Even if I trickle build it, it'd be great. I don't need many of them, so I can just do that. So this is enabled, not any, of engines. Doesn't equal 0, or what do I do? What's the logic here? If it doesn't equal 0, it has to be a positive number, right? But that means I could still flood it. I need another condition there for another situation. So it doesn't equal 0. These are on read. This one is if motors greater than less than 4? 3. No, but I gotta limit the motors as well. I only do it if I got less than 2 motors. This is if a no condition of motors equals less than 3. And this also needs a condition. I'm doing this all before, you know, combinators, so sweet belt logic. This is of 8s. No, your motors are less than 3 as well, I guess. Maybe it'll work. We'll get 10 of them. We spliced it in though. We managed to wiggle my way in. We got there. Let's see what works. So where do we fill the belt up? Now we're going to change the stack size of this to 1. No, it's a bit jam right now. I can do 2 red inserters for it. Because I can read from 2 belts rather than 1. How many? Let's have a look at the items. 4 of that, 2 of that. Okay, we're looking, the numbers are getting down. Let's do a 0 and less than 3. I think I've made a little sushi for this. It seems to be going. I don't think it'll jam up. No, very low numbers. I know you got 4 slots in this, so they have to be less than 4. Otherwise it won't, you know, mix and mash. This is the AI, that's the chain gun. The AI version is kind of easy, because you just add an electronic circuit. I don't need to automate that. I mean, the electronic circuits are pretty close. I could just belt and make another one, like these oil pipes in the way though. But there would work right there. If I can pipe belt down the AI gunners, I can make AI gunners. But I think it's handcrafting that's fine. I have 10 of these. I'll be happy. Now it's just stopped on iron. What's happened? Okay, it's flooded on. It's got 5 of those, so that didn't work. So I might have put too many in the belt. I think it's because the underground is a problem. Might do less than 2. What's it missing? It's missing iron plates. This is meant to be less than 2. Let's try and reset it and see if it works. I like me some belt magic. If it works, I don't know if it's going to keep working. The other way is we got this thing up here, we can tunnel down here somehow. We get down to like ending there, but then it's going to have to be an underground. Wow. How do I get through here? Look at these numbers. Yeah, because of the tunnel, it makes it tricky. The tunnel overflows it, because when it gets in the tunnel, it's still like inserting, like Happy Days, doesn't care. Not reading it. You can't read the tunnel. They already got 4 engines there, because you don't need many engines. It's quite easy to flood it. Is it flooded? It is. It's flooded again. Damn. So it's flooding because it's getting too many motors on the belt. And they would have less than 1. Now I could make that if iron instead for this. The opposite. So if iron is and they would have iron does not well. Iron is greater than equal to, no, but then it'll just keep going, won't it? Iron is greater than 4? Try iron is greater than 4. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't think it will. Alright. Try reset it. And that tunnel, I could probably move it a tile. If we can move the stone a tile, we'll be able to move it a tile. There's a stone here with this red belt, red inserter. The real problem is actually this power pole. If I move the power pole to there instead, save for that one, we can have this go through, right? Let's try and move this belt. Make it nice and straight. I can go all the way to there. Wow. That actually might solve things because then we can belt through. We don't have to do that. We can actually do that. This thing go down instead. We can even get rid of that. This can now just go straight down like a normal belt. Get rid of these. Well, that's much better. Does this actually work? I think it does. That's way smarter too. Okay, that's good. That's a happy change. Right, now I can wire up this whole mess again. Alright, let's read more. This is... Name of this is... I'll just do the same. There's not much ore on the problematic thing. Yeah, well, this is less than 3. Total. That total went way up. Look at that, 8. Not less than 3. It's gonna jam again, isn't it? Look, it's still jammed. All these motors are here. I guess motor's less than 1 then. I'm doing it wrong. Why am I doing less than 3? Less than equal to 3. We probably should do 2 red inserters here as well, so we get the better averaging. I think we got it going. I think this should work. I have my faith. Now we've got less than 1. We need 6 of them, so... I got 2 arms as well, so... Most times I only get 1 of those things in the belt now. But it should flood on iron, I would have thought. But we've got 8 tiles now, I guess, so... That makes it quite hard to flood, but it should flood on iron eventually. But actually no, it's probably impossible because it has to be, it's only when, well, it's actually always positive there. And it stops here, but it's, we've got 1 on the belt. Yeah, it's going red occasionally. It gives it a chance to put the other one in. Okay, I think that's working. We've got the chain gunners sorted. That's good for a splicer next time. Cool, cool. What are improvements gonna make? I mean, there's probably all sorts of things that are really bad. But I didn't like this thing last time where it was. I thought we could have done another building here instead that used green chips. I think I can move it though. Alright, it's doing Factorio. Big and fries. We're gonna read big and fries. I'm done. I'm gonna get dinner. Oh, I can do Vivando, but he's doing... No. One. Thanks for watching. Yeah. GG.